Okay, so in today's video, I'm gonna take this pump apart that I bought a good 3.5 years ago. This is the first time I've taken it apart. It's quiet, it runs well, it's inexpensive. I've had great luck with it. It has 4 ports going out. It has a control knob on the top if you need to turn the pressure up or down. It has at least stated output of 4.5 liters times 4. So that means that each one of these are putting out 4.5 liters each of air. That's pretty good for a small pump. And it uses 8.5 watts of power, so not too bad as far as power consumption goes either. I've been pretty happy with this pump. Let's take it apart, let's take a look at the inside and just see the condition it's in after all this time. Give it a little bit of a cleanup. This has really been a workhorse. The first thing I need to do is remove the knob. I'll just pull it off. Let's pull these 4. There's 4 screws on the bottom. And let's pull the top off. Okay. So what we got here is, wow, this is impressive, guys. This has 4 diaphragms. Each one of these outlets has its own individual diaphragm, which is a good thing, actually. That it's not trying to split the power or anything. I like that. That's pretty good. It's surprisingly very clean on the inside. A little bit of dust. Nice. The diaphragms themselves are in really nice shape. Look at that. I don't even think I have to really do anything here. This thing hasn't picked up very much dirt at all. This is very, very impressive. But since I said I would take it apart, so it is a plastic cover. Of course, like I said, it wasn't very expensive, but it's actually, you know, for a piece of plastic, it's pretty solid. So I can't really complain anything about that. That needs to be put aside. And let's carefully pull one of these sides apart. Okay. So that's what it looks like. The diaphragms are in perfect condition, actually. Well, all right, guys. Again, there's really nothing to even clean. And this has many, many, many years of use already. You know, 3 years of use. The diaphragm is nice and thick and heavy, although it doesn't really look much different than the diaphragm that I have on a different pump that I have that I bought it at a regular fish store. I got this on eBay. And no, I'm not sponsored. All right, well, do I dare open it up even more? Do I dare? Well, let's go for it. Let's open this sucker up. Now, one thing that these do have is a little air filter on the inside here. This is probably why it's actually stayed as good a shape as it has for as long as it has. And honestly, even the little filter hardly isn't even all that dirty. Let's pop that back in there. Okay. This is a rubber gasket here. Very, very carefully remove this. Oh, and there's another filter. Look at that. There's another filter down in there. That's pretty cool. That one's even cleaner. Honestly, guys, there's really nothing to do here. So I'm just gonna put it back together and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna put this thing back together because it's in amazing shape. It really is. So, the question is, would I buy this pump again? And honestly, I don't see any reason why not. This has been a really reliable pump, and I'll show you the one again, you don't want to be rough on these things because you don't want to crack. If you were to really wrench down on this thing, you'd probably crack the plastic. In fact, eventually that'll probably be the downfall, but you know, all these years later, it's still running great. So, all right, let's plug it in. Make sure it still works and finish the assembly. That's caused by the back pressure. Yeah, this is great. Okay. I'm gonna pause the video, finish putting this thing back together, and then I'll give you my final opinion. So the question was, would I buy this pump again? And the answer is, yeah, I would. This has actually been a real workhorse. I am very happy with it as far as its performance goes. It doesn't seem to have any major issues right now. It's been running for 3.5 years. I'm amazed how clean it was on the inside. I am completely satisfied with the build. I was a little surprised that it actually had 4 diaphragms on the inside. That was a nice surprise. That means each one of these is putting out its own, well, I don't know if it's exactly like what it advertised, because you never know, and I don't have any way of measuring it, but this is a 4.5 liter per hour times 4. So 16, 17, 18 liters an hour is the total output of this, which if it meets your needs, fantastic. If it doesn't, well, you know, get a bigger pump. That's just the way it is. I like it. I'm gonna go put it back in because, you know, my fish kind of need it. All right, it's back in place. Let's turn the sucker up. I have 2 lines that run down into the fish tank, and I have 2 lines that actually run up into the grow bed, underneath the grow bed. And then this pump we'll be reviewing at another time. This also runs the air that's going into the grow bed. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, have a great day, and have a great day.